The Amber Fort, widely known as Amber Palace, stands as one of the most extraordinary examples of royal architecture in the Indian subcontinent. Embodying centuries of political power, artistic achievement, and cultural synthesis. Rising from the rugged hills of Rajasthan, overlooking the tranquil waters of Maota Lake, the palace is not merely a structure of stone and marble, but a living testament to the ambitions and worldview of the Rajput rulers who shaped it. Its presence dominates the landscape with an almost theatrical grandeur, yet at the same time it blends harmoniously with the surrounding terrain, as though carved out of the very hills it crowns. The origins of Amber Palace are deeply intertwined with the rise of the Kachwaha Rajputs, a powerful clan that established its dominance in the region long before the foundation of the nearby city of Jaipur. The site itself had earlier fortifications, but the transformation into the magnificent complex we see today began under the rule of Raja Man Singh, the first in the late 16th century. A trusted general of the Mughal Emperor Akbar, Man Singh occupied a unique position that allowed him to draw from both Rajput traditions and Mughal influences. This duality is visible throughout the palace, where martial solidity meets delicate ornamentation, and where defensive architecture coexists with refined aesthetic sensibilities. The palace complex is a layered composition of courtyards, halls, corridors, and chambers, each serving a specific function while contributing to an overarching narrative of power and prestige. As one approaches the palace, the ascent itself becomes part of the experience. The winding path leading upward, historically traversed by elephants carrying nobles and dignitaries, passes through imposing gates and fortified walls. This gradual progression was carefully designed to impress visitors, reinforcing the authority of the ruling dynasty even before one entered the main precincts. The journey upward, framed by the Aravalli Hills, creates a sense of anticipation that culminates in the dramatic reveal of the palace's main facade. Upon entering the complex, one is greeted by Jaleb Chowk, the first courtyard which functioned as a ceremonial and military space. Here, soldiers assembled, royal processions took place, and the rhythms of courtly life began to unfold. The scale of this courtyard reflects the administrative and military importance of Amber as a regional capital. Yet even in this relatively austere space, one can observe the careful attention to proportion and alignment that characterizes the entire complex. The geometry of the courtyard, the placement of gateways, and the subtle decorative elements all contribute to a sense of order and authority. From Jaleb Chowk, the transition into the inner sections of the palace marks a shift from public to semi-private, and eventually to private spaces. One of the most striking features encountered along this path is the Ganesh Pole, an elaborately decorated gateway that serves as a threshold into the more refined areas of the palace. Adorned with intricate frescoes and delicate patterns, the gate reflects the influence of Mughal artistic traditions, while maintaining distinctly Rajput elements. The image of the Hindu deity Ganesha above the arch symbolizes auspicious beginnings, reinforcing the idea that passage through this gate was not merely physical but also symbolic. Beyond the Ganesh pole lies a series of courtyards and halls that reveal the sophistication of royal life within Amber Palace. The Diwan-i-Am, or Hall of Public Audience, stands as a testament to the ruler's role as both a sovereign and a judge. Here, the king addressed his subjects, heard petitions, and conducted matters of governance. The architecture of this hall emphasizes openness and accessibility, with rows of columns supporting a roof that provides shade while allowing for ventilation. The interplay of light and shadow within this space creates an atmosphere that is both grand and approachable. In contrast, the Diwan-i-Khas, or Hall of Private Audience, represents a more intimate setting reserved for important discussions and diplomatic engagements. This hall is characterized by more elaborate decoration, including fine carvings, inlaid marble, and ornamental motifs. The transition from the Diwan-i-Am to the Diwan-i-Khas reflects the layered nature of royal authority, where public duties were complemented by private deliberations. The architectural progression from one space to another mirrors the hierarchical structure of court life. Perhaps the most iconic and mesmerizing part of Amber Palace is the Sheesh Mahal, or Mirror Palace. This chamber stands as a masterpiece of decorative art, where thousands of small mirrors are embedded into the walls and ceilings in intricate patterns. The effect is nothing short of magical. When illuminated by even a single source of light, the mirrors reflect and multiply the illumination, creating a dazzling display that transforms the entire room into a shimmering constellation. The Sheesh Mahal is often described as a space where architecture transcends its material limits, becoming an experience of light and illusion. It reflects not only the wealth of the rulers, but also their appreciation for beauty and innovation. Adjacent to the Sheesh Mahal is the Suk Niwas, or Hall of Pleasure, which demonstrates the advanced understanding of climate control possessed by the palace's designers. This area features a system of water channels and ventilation that allowed cool air to circulate, providing relief from the intense heat of Rajasthan. Water was channeled through marble pathways, and as it evaporated, it cooled the surrounding air. This ingenious system highlights the integration of practical engineering with aesthetic design, a hallmark of Amber Palace. The Zenana, or women's quarters, offers another glimpse into the complexities of life within the palace. These secluded areas were designed to provide privacy while maintaining a connection to the rest of the complex. The arrangement of rooms around courtyards allowed for both security and social interaction among the women of the royal household. The architecture of the Zenana reflects a delicate balance between confinement and comfort, revealing the social structures that shaped daily life. Throughout the palace, one can observe a remarkable synthesis of artistic traditions. The use of red sandstone and white marble creates a visual contrast that is both striking and harmonious. Decorative elements such as jali screens, frescoes, and carved reliefs draw from both Hindu and Islamic motifs, resulting in a unique architectural language that transcends cultural boundaries. This fusion is a direct result of the political and cultural interactions between the Rajputs and the Mughal Empire, illustrating how architecture can serve as a medium of dialogue between different traditions. The strategic importance of Amber Palace cannot be overlooked. Its elevated position provided a natural defense against potential invaders, while the surrounding walls and watchtowers reinforced its security. The integration of the palace with the landscape was not merely aesthetic, but also functional. The hills acted as a barrier, and the layout of the complex ensured that any approach to the palace could be monitored and controlled. This combination of natural and man-made defences made Amber a formidable stronghold. Water management played a crucial role in the sustainability of the palace. The presence of Maota Lake at the base of the hill ensured a reliable supply of water, which was then transported to the palace through a series of channels and storage systems. This careful management of resources reflects a deep understanding of the environment and the challenges posed by the arid climate of Rajasthan. The ability to sustain a large population within the palace complex during times of siege was a testament to the foresight of its planners. The historical significance of Amber Palace extends beyond its architectural achievements. It was the centre of political power for the Kachwaha Rajputs, for several centuries serving as the seat of administration, culture, and diplomacy. The rulers of Amber played a crucial role in the broader history of India, particularly in their alliance with the Mughal Empire. This alliance brought stability and prosperity to the region, allowing for the flourishing of art and architecture. The transition of the capital from Amber to Jaipur in the 18th century marked a new chapter in the history of the region. While Jaipur was designed as a planned city with a more modern layout, Amber Palace retained its symbolic importance. It continued to serve as a reminder of the dynasty's origins and achievements, preserving the legacy of a bygone era. Today, it stands as a bridge between the past and the present, offering visitors a glimpse into the world of Rajput royalty. Walking through Amber Palace is an immersive experience that engages all the senses. The texture of the stone underfoot, the play of light on the walls, the echoes of footsteps in the courtyards, all contribute to a sense of timelessness. Each space tells a story, and each detail invites closer inspection. The palace is not merely a monument, but a narrative, a chronicle of human ambition, creativity, and resilience. In many ways, Amber Palace represents the essence of historical architecture. It is at once functional and symbolic, grounded in its environment, yet reaching beyond it. It reflects the values of the society that created it, while also offering insights into universal themes, such as power, beauty, and the passage of time. The palace stands as a reminder that architecture is not just about building structures, but about shaping experiences and preserving memories. As the sun sets over the Aravalli Hills and the palace is bathed in a golden glow, one cannot help but feel a profound connection to the past. The walls of Amber Palace have witnessed centuries of change, yet they remain steadfast, a silent testament to the enduring legacy of those who built and inhabited them. It is a place where history is not confined to books, but lives and breathes in every stone, inviting all who visit to become part of its story.